Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we will be making chocolate chip cookies. These cookies are really good. I found this recipe online and the original recipe is by the Baking Chocolatess. And these cookies are the best chocolate chip cookies. If you're tired of making chocolate chip cookies and they all go flat on you, this is the recipe you want. So what we're going to need, and I did double this recipe, so I'm going to be using 3 cups of flour, which I have in my bowl, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of salt, which I have here, and we're going to mix that up. Okay, we're going to set that aside. In our large bowl, we're going to have 1 cup of butter, not softened but room temperature. And then we have sugar, 1 cup of brown sugar and 1/2 a cup of granulated sugar. And we're going to mix that up until it's nice and creamy. This might take a little while. The butter's a little bit. Okay. Alright, we've creamed the butter and the sugars together. And that's what it looks like, nice and creamy. Next thing we're going to add the eggs. So we got 2 eggs. And we're going to mix those in. So I need 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Get that mixed in. Alrighty. Now we're going to add the flour in gradually. So like maybe in thirds. And just on low speed, only mix it until it's blended. Don't overmix the batter, because as soon as you do that, it toughens up the cookies. It kicks in the gluten, and the cookies won't be nice and soft. They'll be tough. Whoa! Fine batter everywhere. So now I'm going to mix the rest of that in with my rubber spatula. I don't want the batter to be too thick. You can't overmix it. Some just take a little more time, but if you got a little bit of time and a little bit of patience, you should be good. Alright, that's good there. Now, we're going to add in the chocolate chips. So the recipe calls for 2 cups for one recipe, but I do it by taste or by look. So I have 3 cups of chips here, and I just mix it in, and when I think that it looks like there's enough, there's enough. If you want more, you can always add more. It's up to you, whatever you like. And if you want also, you can add nuts in here, like chopped walnuts would be good. See, this is not even 3 cups, 3 cups of, it's like a little over 2 cups, but you can see all the chocolate chips in there, and there's quite a few. I think that's enough, so I'm going to stop there. Now all you have to do, take your cookie sheet. I lined it with parchment paper, so it's an easy cleanup. My oven is preheating at 350 and it's ready now. So I'm just going to take little chunks of, like make little balls, maybe an inch or so. They don't always have to be exactly the same size. And I can fit 12 cookies on one sheet. You can make them any size you want. If you want bigger cookies, make them bigger. Might take a little bit longer to cook, but that's alright. Want smaller cookies, make them smaller. I like mine about average, like that. They'll come out nice and puffy. Ooh, getting a little bigger here. Let's see here. Now we're going to cook these cookies probably about 10 minutes. We'll check them around 10 minutes. I'm going to stick this in the oven. Set my timer. And we'll be back. Cooked the cookies for 13 minutes. These are kind of a little bit on the large side, but this is what they look like. Nice and puffy, lightly golden on the bottom. They're perfect little cookies. So these took 13 minutes at 350 degrees. Let's try a bite. They're nice and soft. Very good cookie.
How good are they?
They're really, really good. And they're a little bit, right now they're still warm, so they taste a little bit, maybe a little bit undercooked, but once they cool off, they'll be perfect. They're really good. So, thanks for joining me. If you like this video, please feel free to share and follow me on YouTube. Have a great day.